Hi guys!
This is Pixel Minecraft.
I was about to say Green Ender.
Green Minecraft. Green Minecraft.
This is Pixel Minecraft, and welcome to the first ever learning video. Yay! My cat forgot the paper. Paper! Yay!
Paper, guys, paper.
Okay. So, today we're going to be doing a learning video on our newest game, Scratch Wars. Alright?
We've already done a Let's Play video
and a review video. So now, let's go into the first part of our learning video,
We're gonna
velocity.
calculate the velocity the stormtroopers beam.
So, if you look at the Stormtrooper gameplay, you can see that the thing doesn't go too fast. But
It goes
what
at
you
a
can
minute.
calculate is that it does go at negative 15 pixels every millisecond. Which means if negative 15, or in this case, let's just use 15, times 10, which is the amount of milliseconds in a second, that's equal to 150, which is the amount of pixels it moves in 1 second. So the velocity in 1 second, because 10 times.
Yeah.
150 pixels
Per second.
per second. If you didn't know, this is how you denote that. We could use a...
That sounds like a lot. I know.
Well, actually, that is a lot. That actually means almost half the entire screen in a second. Okay, so now we have a calculation of 150 pixels a second. Okay? So let's say the person in the Stormtrooper is about
6 foot. 6 feet tall.
And so 6 feet is a pretty average for a grown man, a grown adult. So if we take that and set it equal to its pixel equivalent, which is 123 pixels,
And 6.
that means that if we divide 6
by
by 123 divided by 6, you should get the amount of pixels in 1 foot. So that grand total is, please, pretty please. Thank you. Roughly 1 foot is equal to 20 pixels. So, using this rough estimate, we can plug that in for 150 pixels and get a grand total
of drum roll again.
7.5 feet per second.
That might not sound like a lot,
But that is pretty fast. So if you want to know how much 7.5 feet is, if you're an adult, that'll probably be 7.5 of your feet. And if you do that in 1 second, you're probably gonna break your ankles. So yeah.
ouch.
But you might be asking, what about the level 2 bullets? Those are
Because
way
they're-
faster.
Yeah, 2 times faster.
So if we
Basically, you have
multiply,
to multiply by 2.
so 7.5 feet per second times 2
2
is equal to
15
15 feet.
per second. That's almost as fast as a regular bullet.
And that's a beam speed. And so a bullet would probably just penetrate your skin, maybe even your maybe even your bones and organs, but this will make a burning hole in your body. So you don't. Yeah, and if it's coming at bullet speed, you do not want to mess with this. So
Laser.
that is the math part of our learning video. Now we're going to talk about the coding. Okay, so we are in the coding section of our learning video. So
now
right
we're gonna
here,
pull out
Please not now, Apple. No,
Oh my
I don't
God.
care.
Seriously, MacBooks.
I hate them.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So now we're gonna teach you all the basics about Scratch.
Coding, Scratch, same thing.
Alright. So let's start off with the first thing we ever made.
Sprite.
The stages.
Yeah.
Not the sprites.
Okay.
We're there.
I'm a beginner too.
So we started off just putting a black screen using this fill tool. And
Fill with
then
color.
we would use the brush tool and use a
put
white color
stars.
to put stars everywhere.
It might look it might look like we've taken it from the internet,
But we haven't. This is completely made by us. Okay, Stars 2 is just the same thing, but with a text, which we use this text for. Then we got the tutorial thing, where we just put a gray background.
and a black bottom.
Bottom. It was just a rectangle using the rectangle tool.
Then on the fourth,
On the second level, the level 1 and level 2,
we put platforms.
so we just made a few rectangles and that was it. Then the game over screen, this was borrowed from the internet. It's just a little bit stretched out and everything, but it's the game over screen nonetheless. And finally, we've got the you win.
You got the secret
plan. It's just the exact same thing, but green text saying you win, you got the secret plan.
And this
Simple.
is completely us.
Simple, easy, straightforward. Alright, now to the actual code. Now this
This is the
might
song,
seem like a lot.
but
This is
we
the
had to
very
copy.
annoying, very long song. This one.
And we had to listen to it more than, let's say, 100 times.
Because this is the first thing we made. But so each note is one of the. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13. Okay,
14.
you get the idea.
Yeah.
Each note is a note, and it's really hard to make because you have to time it perfectly. Now onto the droid, which is the main character that you play. This little orange ball. We didn't make
It's
any.
not a ball.
It's a droid.
It's not a ball.
Well, so the droid doesn't have any legs, so we didn't need to make any moving animation. The only thing we had to make were the
was-
eye looking in the different directions and the little
Antenna.
antenna moving left to right. And then this is his when he's
curled
dropping,
up in a ball.
ducked in the wall. This is him jumping
See?
left, right,
Right,
stationary.
stationary, but which means like stay still.
You've not pressed any button. So we got this is pretty straightforward, except your lives to 0, and it says if the WASD keys are pressed, it'll tell it what to do, and this
So-
keeps getting checked forever until
Basically you stop the game.
until you stop the game or your X position, aka your right to left movement, is 240 or greater than 240. Then it'll broadcast shooting and stop the script. Shooting is pretty much the exact same thing, but it just adds this beam to it, which means that and it'll say when I receive shooting, after it's broadcasted, wait 0.2 seconds. Then go to the droid, which is this orange thing,
Thingy.
and then change X by 30.
That
And go
means-
and go to the right by 30 pixels.
You know
and
what?
go-
You know what XY means?
It's the coordinates.
Yeah.
So go to the right 30 pixels and go up 110 pixels. This will put the beam.
About.
Well, we have to get to shooting first. So
No one cares about shooting.
it'll put it about in the front of the droid. Then it'll constantly check for one thing. It'll check for when your space key is pressed, and then this will create a clone of itself to shoot. And this has a bunch of other properties we won't go into now. And that allows it to destroy the stormtrooper and all that.
And the boss.
if the key S or the key W is pressed, then
You're going to go.
you're gonna wait until the key is not pressed, which pretty much means you can't shoot while you're ducking or when you're shooting,
So,
jumping.
right, let's go into the shoot. So,
You
you're
can't
gonna wait
jump.
until you're on the back of the ground.
So see, I'm pressing the space key as hard as I can.
Don't do it, you're gonna break your computer.
Well, nothing's happened. So, last and not least, let's look at the Stormtrooper. Let's look at this dude because he's way simpler.
So,
Pretty much what it's telling him to do is go to a certain position on the map, and then shoot every now and then.
every 30 seconds.
Every I think like 2 seconds or so.
3.
Yeah, and this detect is gonna check whenever if you hit the Stormtrooper 3 times. It's gonna check if it's dead.
It does.
Then it'll hide and go to a place you can't shoot.
Hide means it does.
It just pretty much disappears. So that's all the basics of coding Scratch. Thank you all so much for watching this learning video. And 3, 2, 1, bye-bye! I did it correctly this time. Yay!
Oh my god. He has accomplished the impossible.